And this is the Christmas special stream. We'll be playing some Killing Floor 2. The most Christmassy game of all.
This is a long-ass
You
pause.
joke, but sometimes it really is the most Christmassy game of all.
And we're,
And we're,
playing some Killing Floor 2.
And we're, oh, is that a sniper?
Be healed by AC-130.
Kennedy's!
Fortunately, I won't be able to get in the game yet because it suddenly hit me with a really big update, but I will be helping providing commentary and random topics for you guys to bant about.
Bant about?
Yeah, you ever, bant. It's a term.
Do you mean rant?
No, it's a bant, internet term. It's like ranting, except more, it's more catchy, snappy, sometimes ragey.
I see.
Anyways, here's something crazy. Random article image that I pulled up. This door won't let you go without a contented smile. A quirky new initiative launched in Ajman will see officials ensure that customers are happy about their services. Literally, after a transaction at the Public Transport Corporation, while exiting, clients would need to smile to activate the sensor to slide the door open. If a customer does not smile, indicating their dissatisfaction, executives at the center would assist him or her to resolve the issue.
You'll never leave until you smile. My face is paralyzed, and you're stuck here forever.
I'm sorry, but that sounds like... That sounds like the building is keeping me hostage.
Being held hostage?
Yeah.
Christmas grub not wanting to weave. You say that again, in that same tone of voice. I will frown so hard. I will kill the AI that runs that door. Oh god. Cats.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, here's a big topic.
I'm playing Pokemon, so
Um,
paying attention to my TV.
So Cats is shaping up. Cats is shaping up to be one of the greatest, biggest failures of this entire decade. Not year, decade.
Awesome. Is it just going to be the two of us?
For now, until the update. For now, until
now.
the update gets in, and then I'll try to join in.
Also, Dimitri said he might be joining us later, and who knows, some randos might show up.
Zombie.
But yeah, apparently Cats is the absolute worst, and they're going to be fixing it. It's gonna be the very first time in, I don't know, history, I guess, or something earlier, where a film is gonna have a patch to fix itself.
What about Sonic?
That does not count as a patch because it was fixed before it could hit theaters.
So basically, that was the beta version of that movie.
Right there behind you.
Yeah, but there's going to be a patch because apparently, and I can confirm this from the horrible, horrible GIFs and images I've seen online of it, that the a lot of the CGI is actually really fucked up. Like, it's like a lot of it.
Okay, we got some guys coming behind us.
One main actress, her human hand is shown quite prominently, complete with her actual wedding ring. It's like completely uncovered from the CGI.
Ah, Pat, you have a guy on your back.
Yes, I do.
Don't know what you got, you dirty hippie. Fight me! Come on and fight me!
I wonder what the collectible in these levels are.
Let's get you restocked.
Yay! Time to get restocked. I smell like vomit.
When no one dies.
Ha.
What could be the collectible for this? Oh. Well, that's a little disappointing. It's just the skulls with the red writing on them.
Oh, we have... That's... Okay, we got people.
Hey! Cool.
Now let's see.
Almost looks like they're playing Blackwatch Retribution, or Blacklight Retribution on the PCs down here.
I'm about to shut the
Anybody?
pod.
Anybody? No? Okay.
I've heard about that game, but I've never played it.
I played it back when the PS4 was new, and it was pretty much the only good thing to play.
Break time's
And
over.
it wasn't bad either. It was actually really fun, but
All
now
sets
it's
inbound.
really fucking empty, and you can't find anybody to play with.
And moving on to another different topic. Burger King's Impossible Burger, otherwise it's the vegan burger, a burger that is vegan but appears like meat, has 18 million times more estrogen than the regular Whopper.
No wonder it tastes so delicious.
Just doing what I must.
So, who tested that?
I guess,
Just like, who looked at the Impossible Burger and was like, I need to know exactly how many lady juices are in this burger.
Get fucked, boy. Gingerbread bitch.
Eh? New clip in.
You wanna go, Snowman?
well, I'm probably sure someone has tested it somehow.
He's down.
Now, it isn't as... Now, when you understand statistics, it's actually not that extreme. You know, it's kind of like someone saying, like, 100 times,
What the fuck was that?
like 100 times 0.01 is, like, really big when it's really not. Also, apparently, the quote-unquote estrogen is actually a very benign chemical that is pretty much in a lot of foods, and
Oh, that's not
It's
good.
not too bad, honestly. It's minuscule at best.
yeah, it's
Replacement therapy. Let's put it that way.
yeah, but the headlines are extremely hilarious and reactions are extremely funny too.
It's shock value. That's all it is.
Yeah, or like
How much estrogen's in this thing? Oh!
I've seen people go like,
Forehead.
I forget. How do I use grenades in this game?
L1.
So you made it through.
L1.
Make for the pod and gear up. No one died that time.
Although I will give them this.
Merveilleux.
The Impossible Burger is not bad. It tastes like a nice, good char burger from like Foster's Grill. But it doesn't feel like it has any body or oomph to it. It feels like I'm eating like a paper-thin patty. Kinda sucked. On that regard.
and that was our food review portion of Pat's Streams,
Tools of
a
trade.
brand new feature.
That reminds me, I want to talk about something that that we had talked about last time we streamed.
Oh,
My wounds are healed.
I think I've realized part of the reason that we have such low opinion of certain shows that seem like, for lack of a better term,
Time's almost up.
pretty much very much baiting
Got one.
feminists. You know what I mean?
Like Batwoman?
Keep the area
Yes.
secure.
oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, got an objective. I'm heading for the marked area.
I think I realized why. I think I realized at least partially why we have such a problem with it, and it's because we were basically spoiled growing up. We were raised with shows like Justice League Unlimited, Teen Titans, that had these great varied characters.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah, this is another.
Oh, there's plenty of cards. You know, the difference between back then and now is that, you know, people make the joke of like the whole the Burger King Kids Club. You know, where it had like all these like different ethnicities and different people, and there's the wheelchair kid, and like, you know, it's just blatant corporate manderism. But then you got
The
like
wheelchair
shows...
kid who was actually named Wheels.
His parents hate him. Anyways, so you had that, but then during our childhood, we had a lot of shows that just kind of did it, and you had some episodes that addressed, you know, race or sex or disabilities and whatnot, but they did it in a way that didn't.
And some
like,
of them really shouldn't have
Dynamite out.
tried that.
Yeah, but a lot of the good ones, they did it in a way they didn't try to make the characters feel like, oh, he's the wheelchair kid, or that's the black kid, or that's the Asian kid. It's like, no, they're characters. The problem with like shows now is that like you have to be everything, anything that is centered around the one trait that you are.
Another problem is the fact
What no
that
fucking jokes.
Yep.
that it, you know, nowadays it's not enough that the cast is varied and, you know, act like real fucking people with thoughts and fucking interests.
Fuck nerds.
Now it has to be that they are the whole representation of women and have to be strong, and it's just like,
Area mostly
Got
Like-
it, bitch.
people have personalities. Okay, can we...
Anyone at death's dark door?
Yeah, pretty much. This is the problem with a lot of hack writers.
The problem
here's
is that people aren't putting as much effort into the work, and it's like, oh, how can we pander to X audience today, you know?
That
Yeah.
reminds me.
Thanks.
That reminds me. There was and I can confirm this, a lesbian kiss in the latest Star Wars film, and it was really in the background. It was two rando characters, and it is so easy to remove that it's already been removed in various countries like Singapore and the Middle East.
Oh, we got another healer.
Grenade launcher or C4?
Like your heart choose.
It sort of reminds me of how certain countries like Russia have censored Steven Universe and Sailor Moon.
The Overwatch comic is. You cannot see the Overwatch comic in Russia.
difference.
The one that shows that Tracer's gay.
Or no, wait, was it America that censored Sailor Moon into the two lesbian characters being
America.
cousins?
It was America.
It was America.
Yeah, because that made that any less weird.
No. Here's an interesting little factoid. In ancient Thebes, there was a fairly successful band of warriors consisting entirely of 150 gay couples. They were chosen based on the idea that you fight better when trying to impress your lover.
Interesting. Oh god, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Oh, I am just getting double teamed in the corner by a couple of flesh pounds.
We got you, buddy.
Oh
Commentary.
god, I'm alive.
Commentary from that one, from that same group of warriors and thieves. Really good choice there.
Ladies, please. No screamers.
Ladies, please.
Please
Fuck off.
save the screaming for the bedroom. Ha ha!
Penis.
Eating up. When you're done, I can reopen the treasure vault.
Let's see.
Oh god.
In America, there are 8 parking spots for every car. collectively taking up as much space as the state of West Virginia.
Well, that's just a waste of space. Why don't we just put all those parking spaces in West Virginia?
On the armor of God, so you may stand the evil that's to come.
I love the fact that that's our national sport.
Yes. The Virginians making fun of West Virginia.
Yep.
I need money.
George Lucas originally envisioned the planet Tatooine in Star Wars to be a jungle planet. The idea of having to film in a jungle made him feel itchy, so he decided to make it a desert planet instead.
I missed everything you said because I was throwing money at this guy. What was that?
George Lucas. Go ahead.
George Lucas originally wanted planet Tatooine in Star Wars to be a jungle planet, but he thought the idea of filming there would made him feel itchy, so he decided just to do a desert instead.
Hurry up.
Good, we can't have George be itchy now, can we?
Catullus,
Bad
an
enough, I got
ancient Roman.
crabs. You want me to go into a fucking jungle? Are you nuts?
Catullus, an
Yes, but
ancient
George,
Roman
we wouldn't
poet.
actually be in a jungle.
Found another one.
I mean, this was the 70s. It was like the 80s, so they actually had to go to a jungle if they.
I
had to.
love that.
Catullus, an ancient Roman poet, wrote a poem criticizing those who considered his poems too racy. In that poem, both began and ended with a line that translates to, "I will sodomize you and face fuck you."
Good job, my dude. That's how you tell him who's boss. I think that the SG-500 pump action.
There's nothing like the word sodomize to spice up your poem.
What's a really nice love word? Oh, I know, sodomy!
Sodomy.
Alright,
Anish
another
Kapoor.
collectible. There we go, all the collectibles found. I got the last one.
Anish Kapoor owns the exclusive rights to
that was
The
quick.
Blackest Black.
Nice.
And another artist called Stuart Simple.
Oh, sweet! I just got quick on the trigger.
Another artist called
I don't know
Stuart
what that is.
Simple created the pinkest
It's-
pink for everyone to use, apart from Anish.
It's
Yeah, I can't really pay attention to two people trying to talk at once.
well, if I can just get out my thing real quick. Quick on the trigger is the achievement you get for killing the Patriarch before he has the chance to run away and heal.
Cool.
Go on, Ozzy.
A man who suffered a stroke and, due to brain damage, lost the ability to feel sad.
Good
Who
for him.
frickety who for him?
Sanitarium! Bam, bam.
So the new boss is in Sanitarium?
Yeah. That's where all the event shit's happening anyway. But Sanitarium just made me think of that song. Can't remember who sings it though.
Cheetahs are nervous animals, and zoos give them support dogs to help them.
And to function as a snack.
I was about to say, they find them delicious.
No, they actually grow up. They actually grow up, and they're friends. I've seen
Okay,
pictures.
that's astoundingly adorable.
See, here's the thing, Oscar. You said you had some jeez. You said you had some disturbing articles, but it sounds like you're just looking up random news articles off of a
I didn't
website.
say. I didn't say disturbing. I said fact. I just said I'm going to read some factoids.
Oh, you didn't say factoids. You said you had some shit you've already got ready. Looked up.
The first one was kind of disturbing, like dumb thing. Okay, I'll see.
So now you're just spewing information at us.
All right, let me see if I can find something.
First
Find
batch of
something,
Zeds heading your
disturbing.
way. Get
Any
ready.
good
Yeah,
video
probably
game
something-
news as of late?
Huh?
Any good video game news as of late?
Game news. Did we already talk about Capcom re-registering?
No, we have not talked about it. At least I haven't been a part of any conversations. I brought it up.
Okay, well, Capcom has re-registered the rights for, among what I've heard, what's that one fighting game with monsters?
Darkstalkers?
Yeah, Darkstalkers and Dino Crisis, among many.
Wasn't Power Stone also one of those?
Yes,
Yeah.
Power Stone, Dino Crisis, Puzzle Fighter, Darkstalkers. God, what's that?
Dude, I really hope Power Star gets another game. Or Power Stone gets another game.
I've got Power Stone
Nice work.
for the fucking
We can
Dreamcast at my
reopen
place.
the trader pods.
I just need the controllers and we can technically play it.
I actually had it on PSP.
Yeah, because they re-released it to the PlayStation.
Oh god, I actually really like the concept of Power Stone.
I'm going to be
Hopefully.
kidnapping Dimitri this Friday to do a Nuzlocke with him. I'm going to start one.
Nice.
Okay, here's an interesting little one. In the early 1900s, King Edward VII of Wales was too fat to button the bottom button of his suit. Out of respect, all his subjects did the same, and the tradition of never using the bottom button remains to this day.
I could really do with some cash.
Neat.
Neat.
Spray and pray time, lads.
Let's see. Blah. Blah, blah. Aw, art used to be an Olympic sport. I would have been an Olympian by now.
Yeah, but the only reason art was an Olympic sport was because Nero was pretty good at it,
On the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
and he put it in the Olympics so he could win medals. I mean, really, I don't know why he bothered, considering any of the events that he lost, he just killed the winner and claimed himself to be the winner anyway.
What a swell guy. I don't know what the
Last
fucking
chance.
collectibles are.
I have to power down the pod.
Yeah, I'm looking around for...
Less than
anything
5% of the population has a biological disdain
Pod
for
closed.
all music.
Go make a
It is
difference.
called musical anhedonia.
It looks like the collectibles for this might be some sort of like Cthulhu plushie. It's like tiny and purple and looks slightly slimy.
See if I can find something crazy.
Huh, that can't be good.
Rick. Run, you dirty bitch.
I have no idea how to get back to you guys. Dang it.
I'm just trying to reload.
High-tech
Yeah, that's always the worst, isn't it?
A beastie's about. But claw.
When the fucking slow-mo hits and all you're trying to do is load another fucking mag.
Fucking spiders.
Good shot.
Ah! Fall down the hole, bitch. Whee! Fall down the hole, bitch.
Good on you.
Oh, found it. It's like this weird fucking egg cylinder thing.
Yeah.
Alright, here's some
Oh.
disturbing facts. There are over 200 corpses on Mount Everest and are used as waypoints for climbers.
Makes sense.
You know,
So you
policy
take a
is,
right at old Mrs. McGregor.
there's actually a policy that if someone dies on Mount Everest, you are to not save them or retrieve their corpse.
Okay, I found another one, so there's only
Took some
one
hits
piece left
there.
to find.
Patch
You know
yourself
what?
up.
Good. Fuck the people who keep climbing goddamn Everest. Stop going up there.
It's
Appar-
actually because the energy to retrieve their corpses wouldn't be enough to get you down Mount Everest, so you'd also die.
Oh, found
Yeah,
it.
but there's also the fact that apparently all the hikers going up there is fucking up Mount Everest.
We're almost out of time.
Yeah.
Make your choices.
Why build underground?
Genghis
It's
Khan
unnatural.
killed so many people in his wake that the farmlands they had used returned to being forests. He did this at such a scale that it actually significantly reduced the carbon in the atmosphere.
Something carbon atmosphere.
Genghis
mean,
Khan
isn't-
killed so many people that it actually depolluted the earth.
Show you how it's done.
Isn't that basically what Poison Ivy's trying to do?
Yeah, got really I guess.
That and certain versions of
Cause I'm TNT.
oh god, who is it?
Dynamite.
Dented their numbers, but there are plenty left.
Butterflies have been known to drink blood.
Well, that's terrifying.
Some even drink tears, like turtles. They like go onto turtles and drink their tears.
That'll keep me going.
Cannibalism is pretty damn common in hamsters.
Let's get you sorted.
Yeah, because they're rodents. Fucking rodents, man.
Can I tell you a really messed
God
up
damn it!
story?
You keep getting in my way. Stop it.
Feeling grand, aye.
Can I tell you guys a really messed up
Go
story
your own way.
Who needs money in a
concerning
world like this?
hamsters and cannibalism?
Dude, nothing you
What?
say is really gonna gross me out or faze me.
Okay, so several years back in the old house, my sister had
Jesus
a
Christ!
cage.
All right, fine. I'll go a different way, Pat.
My sister
I'm
had
going
a
a
cage
different way.
of hamsters.
No, you're not. You were following me. I was right.
Well, there was
in
only
front of
one
you.
way to go there, but
Excellent.
All right. So she had some hamsters. And one of the hamsters was pregnant and had several little babies.
Reminds me of home.
Now, one of the hamsters had to be given away, so just the one adult hamster and several little babies to be taken care of. And, she was taking good care of it. One day, I was asleep in my room, and I heard my sister come up to the hamster cage. And all I could hear was, like, panicked screaming. And I already knew about hamsters and what they tend to do. And I was like, oh no, I know what happened.
Huh.
Nope. And
tentacles.
my sister went into my room, and she was like, oh my god, you gotta wake up, oh my god. And I pretended that I was asleep the entire time. I kept my head away from her, and I just pretended I was asleep. And all I could hear was her calling my parents to the room, and it was like, oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Oh my god, get rid of it now. And,
Don't let this
I just,
love
like,
fool any of you.
faked sleep the entire night. And when I woke up, she told me that one of the hamsters decided to start eating all the babies. And they like threw it away and everything. Just utter nightmare.
This has to end.
And
Didn't
I'm
I
like,
tell you about that one time?
yeah, the hamsters just eat their babies. I think you told me that one.
Yeah. Like, we were talking about your new pets, and you mentioned how they had a baby, or they had babies. I was like, you didn't leave them in the same cage or anything, did you? And you were like, yeah, why should that matter? And I basically told you, because they'll fucking eat each other.
So crazy. Freaking hamsters.
Huh. Tentacle. But yeah, man, that's the thing about hamsters. They're cute and cuddly, but they're also still fucking rodents. Their fucking rat brains make them fucking eat pretty much anything. As long as it's meat.
Another random factoid. The average person walks by almost 16 murderers in their lifetime.
Heads up, reload.
Yay!
How's that?
Right, it's pissing down.
You clip in.
Let's see. Everybody knows that one. That's actually just gross, not really disturbing. That's just math. The Japanese giant hornet has venom that's so powerful it can dissolve human tissue.
Not as frightening as the box jellyfish, in my opinion. Box
Oh, yeah,
jellyfish
we're-
is scary
we're
as fucking
one-
shit.
Or one sting is pretty much death, guaranteed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Good.
Because the thing is only an inch big.
Everyone alive?
Also the blue-ringed octopus.
A guy got stung by
Going down.
the frickin' box jellyfish. Wound up screaming in agony while unconscious until they got him to the hospital where he died.
You, Mac, cover me.
Male ducks have corkscrew-shaped penises, and some even have barbs at the end to scrub away leftover sperm in the female from rival males.
Yes, and do you know why that they have explosive corkscrew penises?
Because female penises have female
Female penises?
because female ducks have like a maze-like canal to prevent rape. So they pretty much just
Vagina, rather?
yeah. So they just have they pretty much just evolved against each other of rape and counter rape.
Man, fuck ducks.
But don't fuck ducks.
Because they would probably enjoy it, the fucking perverts. Another thing about ducks is that they're one of the few species that, with surprising regularity, take part in necrophilia.
So do dolphins.
Nice. That'll keep me going.
Ducks
Apparently
and
they're
dolphins suck.
Apparently dolphins tend to like just tear off the heads of like seals and like other fish and just fuck their decapitated heads.
Area remains unbreached.
Also, they purposely bump into pufferfish as a way of getting high.
Who do?
Dolphins. Like they'll bump their nose into a pufferfish and use the poison to get high.
Ah, dolphins, the drunken rapist frat boys of the animal kingdom.
Excellent. The area
Here's an interesting one. Violet Jessup, aka Miss Unsinkable, survived the sinking of the Titanic, a collision on the RMS Olympic, and the sinking of the Britannic.
Somebody sink that bitch.
She died giving violent fellatio.
What
shit. I did not want to sell that.
Glad
The
you made
first
it back.
person to die while building the Hoover Dam was John Gregory Tierney, and the last was Patrick William Tierney, his son, exactly 14 years later. Lucy, you here to annoy me for food?
I'm about to shut
Well,
the
I'm
pod.
sorry, you're gonna have to wait until I'm asleep and then wake me up at 4 in the morning.
Reloading.
The cat's such an ass.
Pod's closed.
She's quickly learned that I am the one who delivers food.
It's the
So,
matriarch!
so she
Oh,
has
that's interesting.
So she wants to wake me up. Matriarch?
Calculations, I vastly overestimated you. More to be done? So far, so good. I can
You're the
hear
bitch.
you. Your breath, your heart, your bowels.
We've got a sneaky one.
Turritopsis dorni.
Ah, what the fuck?
Turritopsis dorni, aka the immortal jellyfish, is a species that ages in reverse and then restarts its life cycle over forever.
Get fucked, bitch. Ah!
Mike, no!
Please do away with
The Edar.
I'm disinterested in
Just like the fall.
have some dignity.
Oh boy.
I'll fix you.
Stubbornness.
IKEA used to use political prisoners from East Germany in their factories to keep costs low.
Classy.
Right on your ass.
Tonight you'll be
I
building
know, why do you think I'm running away?
Tonight you'll be building the Horstenkurven, and then you will disassemble it for sale. All they eat is the Swedish meatballs and the soft serve ice cream.
Reloading.
Oh shit. Fuck. Man, we didn't really get through any of that. It's matriarch chicks. She's tough.
30 more minutes.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know there was another player besides the one I'm looking at.
Yeah, he's been hiding in the basement this entire fight.
You know what? Good. I'm glad he got killed.
My sensors will find you.
Oh, I didn't even know that this was... I never even saw this area.
Stubbornness. I can hear you. Your breath, your heart, your bowels. This is what's called
Merry Christmas to all countries who celebrate Christmas today. We have already celebrated Christmas, and let me tell you, Mario Kart 8 is a bad game. I only lost because it's bad. Ruined Christmas. Fuck baby Bowser.
The fuck?
Just a tweet I just read.
That had so much salt that it's giving me indigestion.
You know an old sport we really need to bring back? The Colosseum hosted sea battles. I would so watch that at the Olympics. Too bad dumb engineers didn't consider this when they made modern arenas.
Let's go to Santa's workshop. Hooey, bud.
But, would you watch that though? Just watch an arena fill up with water and have a mock naval battle?
You know, people used to do that back in the old days.
Indeed?
It's called the Colosseum.
Yeah, why don't we bring that back?
Apparently killing people in public spectacle is frowned upon.
We're such a pussy generation.
I know, right? Back in my day, it used to be you'd misbehave, you get your ass beat. Now, you misbehave, you get politely asked to forgive the adult for not being a good enough parent.
I want real life, see, what I want is real life, oh god, what's it called? Fucking...
Use your words,
real life
Pat.
Mutant League football.
I gotta get like a random football player's name.
Waiting on you, Pat.
Dang it, the one time I look for football and it gives me soccer.
Shit!
Chestnuts.
Football!
Krampus locked the doors, you see. I said a magic word to seal the doors of my workshop. But that was long ago. You kill these interlopers while I jog my memory. Okay,
Dang it.
think I
I don't know
remember
enough
the
about
magic
football
word.
to know who's a meanie player. Randomly. Well, Josh Lambo, it's great that you want to join the Mutant League. So we're just gonna but first we need to inject copious amounts of radioactive waste into your bloodstream. And hope to God that whatever mutation you get will be entertaining enough.
Well, is there any other way you could do it? Well, we could chop off all your limbs and replace them with robotic arms and limbs. There's a 5% chance, there's about a 50% chance that you'll make it. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, sorry, I forgot to move the decimal point. I meant 5. 5% chance.
Just need a moment.
Let's go with the radioactive waste. Let's see how that goes. And damn it, you got cancer. That's not funny. Well, I mean,
That's not a fun mutation.
I mean, we could make it funny, but I don't think the lawyers will be fine with it.
I have a shotgun.
I want my Mutant League football cartoon, goddammit.
Oh yeah, you mean the one without a resolution?
Exactly, I want my resolution.
I hate it when things get quiet. Makes me twitchy.
10 seconds left in your last minute shot.
I love the fact that the guy who originally designed Mutant League Football can't get the rights to it back, so he just he's just made another game called Mutant Football League.
Get to us until they are cleared. You should be able
It's like, yeah, no, there's no, there's no,
stop if any naughty's getting near it.
Here's another
no
tweet.
similarities whatsoever.
The Italian government needs to acknowledge their responsibility in allowing ADHD children to be kidnapped so they could be turned into donkeys and get into salt mines.
Remember, keep
Oh, yeah.
the away. They'll stop the cart. Push the
If global recession happens, please don't judge YouTubers for all the questionable sponsors we will accept. This video is sponsored by Pornhub. Pornhub, you know the drill.
Good company matters more than
This stream brought to you by Muammar Gaddafi. I mean, I actually can pronounce what this slogan is, but I'm just gonna claim that it's, that I don't know what that means, or how to say these words.
Tonight's sponsor is Dictionary.com. See? Very safe sponsor. And today's word is... taint.
I was about to say, I had no idea that Dictionary.com had racial slurs on it. Interesting.
I know what you're saying.
God damn it, it keeps happening. Whenever I propose to a girl and get a big promotion, that means we have to move to Europe. The second we're about to board the plane, airport staff helps her childhood friend get through security. He professes his love and she throws the ring at me.
The toys to get built.
The frankly incredibly unhealthy
Found a
concept.
collectible apparently, inadvertently, was explosive.
Here's one. I remember my school counselor asking me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I responded, I want to give bad advice to people and not be helpful at all. Look at me now, living the dream. The man slapped me because he thought I was making fun of him.
Anyone bleeding? Dying? Yes? No?
I can't help but feel like that's gonna lead to somebody getting fired. Just super fired. Which is a little unfair. I mean, hey, sometimes a kid needs a quick slap in the face. And who are you as a counselor to say no to that?
His.
It's the snow globes.
Apparently the lowest rated assassin on the darknet only costs $100, but he will only convince the target of the health benefits of smoking.
New clip in.
Yeah, playing
What is
long
it?
game.
It's snow globes.
Back to it. Look what he's doing in